YouTube, what's going on, y'all? What is going on? My Smell Good family. Hope everybody and everyone is doing okay. I think everybody and everyone. I find some way always to just throw stuff out there that makes absolutely no sense. All right, but hope you guys are doing well, and I know why you are here. I know why you have returned. You have returned to listen to me talk about that smell good. All right, and I appreciate you guys for stopping back by. All right, so real quick before we jump into the weekly rotation video, at the start of this video we are at 800 subscribers. 800 subscribers. That sounds crazy even coming out of my mouth. So I just want to thank everybody who has supported and showed love and watched these videos and shared this channel and come back on a regular and drop comments and send emails or DMs. I really do appreciate it. It's wild, man. It's wild. It's wild that this channel is continuing to climb and grow. And probably over the past couple of weeks, I've been just kind of racking my brain about, you know, what I want to do next for the channel, and not racking my brain, but trying to think creatively what I want to do next for the channel. And you know, when you get on and you check where you are and it says 800, man, it's just dope. It's just dope. So remember, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a very nice giveaway. All right, a very nice giveaway, full bottle of something. I still don't know what it is, but it's definitely going to be a nice full 100 ml bottle for one of you guys out there who win the giveaway. All right, so once again, thank you guys very much. 800 subscribers, my Smell Good family. We are 800 deep. That's just wild even saying it. That's just wild even saying it, but thank you guys for sure. All right, so you guys have stopped by for the weekly rotation video. All right, this was for the week of March 20th. All right, so we got 7, well, we got more than 7. I said I was gonna start incorporating some of my gym fragrances, fresh out the shower fragrances, but I'm not including them into the rotation, so I can't even remember what these 3 over here, what day I wore them on. But let's go ahead and kick it off before we get into the rotation. I've been on this Aventus DNA vibe, just this DNA. I've been wanting the pineapple-y and birchy and smoky type of DNA, and you know, one of the fragrances that I wore to the gym this week reflected that. So from the house of Mont Blanc, we went with Mont Blanc Explorer. Mont Blanc Explorer to the gym. Very good fragrance. Got a great deal on this, man. You can really get this for a great price these days. So I got a 100 ml bottle for like 30 cash on fragrance and that, and I couldn't pass that up. So I was kind of late to the Mont Blanc Explorer vibe or fragrance or whatever, but I got it now, and I'm glad that I do. All right, another fragrance that I wore to the gym this week, an Old Faithful right about now, from the house of Mont Blanc again. We have Mont Blanc Individual. Mont Blanc Individual. Really enjoy this stuff. You know, very nice. You know, refreshing and delectable fragrance. Got that raspberry, that vanilla in here. Just very nice fragrance. Really enjoy it. Light the hoodie up before you go to the gym. Smell fresh, smell clean, and smell good. All right, so wore this to the gym from the house of Mont Blanc. Once again, Individual. And last but not least, man, I've been wearing this fresh out of the shower and to the gym. I really enjoy this one, man. From the house of Davidoff. All right, Cool Water. We have Street Fighter. All right, Street Fighter edition from Cool Water. Very nice citrusy, fresh, spicy type of fragrance. I really do enjoy it. Like I said, fresh out the shower and to the gym. This can get it done. It's not loud, it's not strong, but it's just your typical, you know, I guess dumb reach fragrance, man. We just want something where you want to smell good and to go ahead and do what you're doing. So this is a very good one from the house of Davidoff. Cool Water Street Fighter. All right, dope bottle too. Got the Street Fighter logo. Very dope. I'll probably grab another one of these if I keep seeing them, because I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. All right, yeah, so those are just some of the fragrances that I wore throughout the week to the gym and fresh out the shower. I always got on something. So yeah, you can get all those on discounters for cheap. Ain't gonna pay much. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the rotation. Let's start off with Sunday the 20th, I believe, from the house of Mancera. Love this stuff. You heard me talk about it ad nauseum by now. From the house of Mancera, Cedrat Bosway. Cedrat Bosway, however you want to say it. What do you want to know about it? What you want to know that you don't know? All right, so This stuff smells absolutely fantastic. Wore it to work on Sunday. I had to work last weekend, and every time I wear this, I get compliments. I got yet another compliment by wearing this. Lasts all day. It's beastly. You know, you get about 10 hours of performance out of this thing, and it just is nice. It's very, very good. It's great. It's great. This is one I always have around from the house of Mancera, Cedrat Bourgeois. Really enjoy this fragrance. And usually on Sundays, man, when I get home, I like to get a fresh hot shower, pour me a glass of wine or a nice drink, man, and sit down, man, and turn on a game or turn on a movie. Most likely it's sports, man. I turn on some sports and I just kind of chill out, usually until I probably doze off for a big time nap from working the weekend. But I was in the mood for Bloody Chanel, man. So that's what we went with, fresh out the shower. On Sunday, fresh out the shower, Bloody Chanel, the EDT. Fresh out of the shower. All right, like I said, we're just in the mood for it. In the mood for a big citrus, gingery blast, and that's what this gave me. Big fan of this stuff, and it took care of me Sunday afternoon throughout the evening. From the house of Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, the EDT. EDT on Sunday. All right, let's move along to Monday. Monday was an off day. Really didn't do too much. Went to the gym that morning after dropping my son off to school. Then when I came home, I just came and just kind of did some edits and stuff in the house and just kind of chilled out, and I decided to go with something very refreshing, man, and very crisp from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. We went with YSLY, the EDT. YSLY, the EDT. Green apple aldehydes, very crisp, very refreshing type of fragrance. The DNA is, you know what it is, man. Whether you like the YEDP, the Le Parfum, the Eau Fraiche, Why Live, doesn't matter, man. This stuff is golden. Now, you can get this right now for super cheap at Sephora. So over the past month or so, they've been running some wild specials, man, where you can get a 100 ml bottle for $40. 60 ml, I think it is, for like 30 something bucks. Rumors of this being discontinued are running rampant. So if you can catch you a bottle, because if this goes away, that's going to be sad. Now, I do hear there's another YSLY flanker scheduled to roll out later this year. Don't know much about that yet, but if they're moving this out of the way for that, kind of makes sense with the sales. All right, so I mean, if I catch me another bottle for 40 bucks, 100 ml, I'm gonna grab it too, because I just enjoy this that much. All right, so on Monday we went with Yves Saint Laurent's YEDT. Yves Saint Laurent. All right. On Tuesday, we were back at work, man. I just really wasn't feeling it on Tuesday, so I wanted to wear something that would keep me incognito, wouldn't bring me any attention. I was just kind of feeling on Tuesday. All right, so we went with something I hadn't worn in a while, and I actually forgot that I had it, but it was perfect because a cool front came through and kind of knocked the temperature down a bit. So we went with Dolce & Gabbana's The One Intense. All right, so got a bunch of neroli in here, cashmere wood, just a nice fragrance, very nice. They call it intense, and they probably shouldn't. All right, but it is a good fragrance, good date night fragrance, good moderate fragrance, moderate projection, moderate performance, moderate sillage, moderate. That's what this is. So if you're looking for something that's gonna keep you incognito, kind of close to the vest, check out this one, man. You can do a lot with this. You can wear it to the office. Like I said, wear it on dates, but I wore it to the office on Tuesday because, I just wasn't feeling it, man. So Dolce & Gabbana's The One Intense. All right, The One Intense. All right, so moving along, Wednesday. Wednesday was good. It kind of snapped out on funk, and I was feeling pretty good. Kind of back to my old self, all right? And I wanted more of the Aventus DNA, so I went with probably the king clone of it all from this is a fingerprint magnet, man. From the house of Armaf, we have from the Club de Nuit line, we had Intense Man, the EDP. The EDP. So I have a funny video coming with the later on with this Intense Man. All right, so I got not a funny story, but it is funny. But all in all, this is an excellent fragrance. It's the EDP concentration. I was feeling it, man. Been wanting to smell the DNA, and this one provide, pretty much good performance, good sillage, and it just did well. I got about 8 to 9 hours out of this, and turned into a skin scent after that. But that first 2 to 3 hours, it projects very beautifully, very strongly, and did get a few compliments out of this as well. So on Wednesday, we went with Intense Man, the EDP from the house of Armaf. All right, moving along to Thursday, short work week, so we were off Thursday through the weekend, so I was excited about that. But Thursday I didn't do much. I hit the gym that morning and kind of came home and literally did nothing all day. Some days you need that. All right, very busy life that I have. So Thursday got opportunity not to do nothing. And once I was out the shower from the gym, I sprayed about 20 to 30 sprays of Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Jimmy Choo Man Ice, man, around the house. Very good, refreshing fragrance, some citrus, some musk. Just very nice. I really enjoyed this stuff and just kind of took care of me all day on Thursday. So from the house of Jimmy Choo, we had Jimmy Choo Man Ice on Thursday. All right, moving along to close out the week. On Friday we hit the streets, man. Had some errands to run, did a little shopping, kind of moved around a little bit, and I debuted a fragrance, man, for the first time, man. So from the house of Mancera on Friday, we rocked Oud Orchid. All right, so this stuff is beautiful. Now, you know, we get into this whole feminine and masculine type thing, but you know, and that's fine, but I really enjoy this for spring. So up top, man, you do get this white peach opening, and comes off a little less masculine, but if you can rock it, you can rock it. You know, I don't really get into those conversations. This is not a woman's fragrance, this is a unisex fragrance. But as it dries down, man, you get this nice vanilla, this nice musk to accompany that peach. It's very nice, very sexy, all right, for the spring. And it's a beast performer. Got about 10 hours for sure of performance. So this stuff was really good on Friday, once again, from the house of Mancera. All right, we went with Oud Orchid for sure. All right, and last but not least, man, on Saturday I had plans on wearing one thing, but I went with another because I got a delivery. All right, so you guys know how I feel about the house of Alexandria, the Lost Cherry clone, and the Elixir clone. So one's at my door. All right, the Elixir clone. And I went to go see if there were any others out there that I could see if they're legit, and I did. And I went with the Layton clone, all right, from Parfums de Marly. I went with Royal Equestrian from Alexandria on Saturday. Wore it all day long, and this stuff is fantastic. It is fantastic. A 1A to 1B to Layton. The openings are kind of slightly different, but once this thing starts to dry down, it is absolutely incredible. Once this thing starts to dry down, you get that that vanilla, kind of some patchouli to kind of dirty it up. This stuff is really great. Really great. All right, so on Saturday, like I said, me and the family went out, we rode out, we hung out, had a good time, got some lunch, did some fun things. And my fragrance of the day on Saturday was from the house of Alexandria. We wore a Layton clone, we wore Royal Equestrian. All right, so that's going to wrap up the video, man. So that was this week's. I apologize for all the noise in the background, but we had some great fragrances that we wore. All right, so those are my fragrances for the week. I'm going to give a more in-depth breakdown of that Royal Equestrian, that Layton clone, on a separate video, so be on the lookout for that. Once again, we're at 800 subscribers. I thank you all. I appreciate you all always for just, you know, being supportive, man, and rocking with the channel. And I thank you guys. All right, so until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, be cool, be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next fragrance video.